hello, welcome to Persona 5. So you're probably wondering why I am bigger on the screen than my normal teeny tiny little box. Making a long story short, a lot of technical difficulties. I originally had recorded the majority of Madarame's Palace on my long time ago before I had gotten the capture card to finally work. So I had to scrap all of that, which was perfectly fine. I had anticipated it, and it was the main drive for me to get the capture card to work because I knew that my old way of recording wasn't going to work. And we did. And I started to record the next segment. Doing that, though, I had started the Strength Confidant with the two Velvet Room wardens, Caroline and Justin, the little pint-sized jerks. And I fused a couple personas. I finally found a way to fuse Regents, which was really cool, and we have a really overpowered Arsene and stuff. It's a lot of fun stuff. But what happened is that as I was going through it again, I was moving very fast because I had already done everything, and I thought I was going to be okay. And I had forgotten to basically use the right ability against Shadow, and Joker died, so we had to restart. Not necessarily a problem, but I thought that it would send me back to my first point before I had done all that stuff. So I was scrapping all the dialogue and everything. I scrapped all the audio, and I still have the video, but unfortunately, I didn't realize that it would just send me back to the safe room that I had last visited, and I felt like I had lost a lot more progress. I was prepared to restart, and then I realized I didn't have to, and then I felt dumb and realized that I would have to do this, so I did. And here we are. So basically, we'll be picking up from where I left off, and just in a quick summary, I had to re-record Madarame's Palace. We started a new confidant, we got a couple fusions, and I lost. So I'm definitely going to be a little irritated these next parts of it, but trust me, I come back around. The Madarame boss fight's really, really exciting. And the confidants are a lot of fun and stuff. Hopefully today I will finish up basically the time in between before Madarame's hopeful confession. I got a feeling he is going to confess because it'd be a short game if he didn't. But yeah, so and this will probably be up long after the fact, but having a good time with Persona 5, I hope you are, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this episode. So yeah, now back to a very angry and bitter me. Alright, let's get this right one last time.
Let's get back.
Oh, hey, that's nice. Cool. Alright, so, you probably just saw me warp back here, and I lost. I got cocky, and I forgot to check the stats of an enemy, so I ended up hitting them with the wrong ability, and Joker got murked. So, yeah, this run's going real great, guys. Having lots of fun. Persona is such a fun game, you know, its difficulty, it's the most rewarding thing in the world, you know? Actually, that last fight, I'm not showing it because I've wasted enough time with this frickin' palace. I don't know, it is something that I've mentioned before about Persona. It's just part of the thing that makes Persona kind of stupidly difficult in a way, and it's kind of like a, I don't know, added. Alright, we'll let Anne get in on this, because they're weak to Moragi. There we go. Alright, let's do this. You burn. Alright, give me an item, you fool. Yeah, an odd morsel, yay. Cool. The thing that really kind of, irks me about Persona is this, they limit your ability to, like, at least in Persona. So I haven't played Persona 4 and stuff, but the thing that irks me about, like, Persona 5 and I guess parts of 3 is, like, they limit your access to items in, like, kind of a weird way, where it's just, like, it doesn't feel like it feels like an artificial difficulty where half the fights go bad because I don't have a natural way of getting, these, like, health restorative items and such. So it's kind of like, you know, like if I had more revival items, getting knocked down wouldn't be such a big deal. And I get that that's kind of a part of the game's draw, but at the same time it just kind of feels like, oh hey, like, it makes the failures feel more artificial than anything. And you know, that's kind of what gets me, is like, yeah. Alright. We're gonna hop on down here. Alright. So yeah, I mean, but you know, I don't know if I'm getting my point across. It's just like, when you lose in Persona, it's very frustrating. And like, something I appreciate is that, like, at least the game, like, will let you restart the battle if you lose on, like, boss fights and stuff. But like, at the same time, it's like, it's only boss fights. It can't just be, oh hey, that fight didn't go well, why don't you retry? Because, like, the thing is like, Shin Megami Tensei 4, which is, I feel like, a harder game in a lot of ways, lets you just, like, restart right before the fight. And, like, it does it with a cool way because it's on the 3DS, so, like, for anyone who plays the 3DS, you know about, like, the play coins, like that, like, you just basically get it for just walking around with your DS and stuff. You can use that as, like, a currency to, like, buy your way back into life and stuff. It's cool. It is very, very interesting. I mean, like, I like Persona and stuff. It's just, like, 5 is... I don't know. You know, like... You know, like... I don't know. I guess it's just, like, I don't like the idea of, like, my winning and losing comes down to, like, oh, what items are you lucky enough to get a hold of? And I get, like, social links have an effect on that, or confidants, sorry. But it's, you know, it's weird. There we go. Alright. Alright, Ryuji's gonna be up. Because the Ice Lady is not weak to fire, but rather electricity, which is odd. And honestly, I'm not really using Arsene, I just wanted to get some experience. Alright, all out attack.
Alright. No match for me.
I love these. These whole like cut-ins are so cool. Yeah, I just want to get our son some level ups because not only does he have like a really good level up pool, he... Alright, we'll wait for her to come back around, or they, because they are a shadow, and I don't know if that means your shadows have genders or not. Alright. Second verse, same as the first. I really like his persona. It's so like out there that I don't know, like Yusuke is such a like a withdrawn character and stuff that it's like it's cool seeing him I don't know, having like such a I don't know, just like such a like a big bombastic looking character. Alright, all out attack. Yeah, no, when I was, so like, since it's going to be lost, since all my old footage was actually lost, let's get this chest, actually. But the next boss, the boss Madarame, actually really kicked my butt the first time around. And like I was looking up some guides, and apparently like you should be like level 20 or something when you're playing this game, and when you're playing the Madarame fights. And I'm just like, what? There we go. And if this guy is like last time, I know what to do. We're gonna use Agi's skills against him. Alright, so we'll hit you. Alright, and those guys will just block it, so there we go. And then we can use Spud, use Garu, because currently I have Morgana in the back row, simply just because he's I don't want, like, he can heal us outside of combat, which is really nice, and I don't want to, like, risk him in the middle of it. Alright, all out attack, I don't care. The special items we get aren't worth it. There we go. Alrighty, level up. Deja vu. Yeah. And cool, and then we are now kind of safe again. Alright. There we go. That was nice and fluid. I just wish, like... I mentioned this in, like, my... one of the lost footages of this palace, where I want money. Yeah, that's better than nothing. But like, for me, it's like, one of the things with, Persona in this game, and it's also like, it's an issue I have with Persona 3 too, is that like, alright, anything else in here? Yeah, we got that, and looks like there's a shadow inside the bathroom. There we go. But yeah, the thing that kind of gets me about like Persona, and also I guess Shin Megami Tensei 2 as well, since, or at least 4 since I was playing it, these games have like enemies on the overworld that translate into you know, the turn-based battles. And you know, while I like the idea of the game like giving you a benefit for getting the drop on enemies, and you know, kind of hampering you a little bit when you fail to, the thing that really kind of bugs me about the whole thing is that well, it's like, is quite frankly, when the systems on the overworld, when like running around the palace and everything, kind of go from especially with like Persona 5, can affect if you win or not, and like you can get really screwed over by like the cover mechanic, just not going you can't like aim really with it. That like, that's kind of my frustration with it, is that like you can really get screwed over by that, and it's not through like the player's fault. It's just that the game, you know, the overworld mechanics need to be more fluid and responsive, I guess. Well, this is a cool part of the palace, even if it is kind of bullshitty. So yeah, it's all kind of trippy and stuff. It changes up the music, which is kind of nice. And if you can see way down there, there are some pictures. That's because this is gonna get real. So the puzzle here is hella dumb, and while it's an interesting concept, there's a part of the puzzle that really pisses me off, and it's like, I'll explain it in time. Alright, these guys, what are they weak to? Alright, here we go. Here we go. We're eating through all of his XP now. Here we go. There we are.
Whoa, a new move.
Very nice.
That was easy.
I got a level up and she got a very good skill. Dikaja. Nullify stat buffs for all foes. Very cool. Alright, so... yeah, there's this kind of trippy warping thing going on. Oh, I wonder if this has a treasure in it. Yep, of course it does. Yeah. Okay, so the way that this works is like basically if we go through these portals without finding the right picture, we'll just be warped backwards. But the thing is that so Persona, you wonderful game, you. We had to find the right Sayori. If you weren't paying attention, or if you're like me and had to take a break in between, it can be kind of hard to identify them. You know what would be great is if we had a character who did know what they looked like. But unfortunately, because they want to keep the game hard, Yusuke won't say. And he's just like, oh, you can't see it. And it's hella dumb. It's hella frustrating. And I don't like it. Particularly because if you choose the wrong painting, enemies will spawn that will make your life hell. Alright. And so yeah, this one's a little bit harder. So basically for the folks playing at home, which play Persona 5 Royal apparently because it fixed a lot of these things. The real Sayori is this one. She has a red dress, her ponytail's coming down her left side, and she has a tree behind her. No thanks to Yusuke. There we go. And if you choose the wrong one, like I said, enemies will come out, and they can and will hit pretty hard. Alright. Alright, yeah, and then this one just kind of throws a ton of Sayoris at you. So like that one, yeah, looks right, but it's blue. So that's wrong. Oh, I got a lifestone, so that's nice. And that one looks close to right, but it's not. Trust me, it spawns like some giant origami... yeah, origami? Yeah, origami death man, and it just ruined my day. Alrighty.
Whoa.
There we go. Alright. And then we warp through here, and look, what do you know? These are fun puzzles and stuff. It's definitely one of those like weird observations that I definitely make is that when you're Let's Playing something, you're like kind of, it's like when you're showing a friend a cool new game you found. You want it to be fun and stuff, and you want to show them, man, this is so cool. And then you just kind of feel like a fool because you just keep screwing stuff up. And then what I want to do is I want to give the Crimson Ring we just got to Yusuke because he is weak to fire, so that will kind of patch up his defenses slightly. And then that is, here we are in the main room. It's Madarame. There's a treasure and blah 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 blah. Alright, let me check something very quickly because I know I googled this.
There it is. Doesn't it look a bit hazy?
Alright, I'll be ready. So we're gonna want to just go up here because there'll be a cutscene and
Once we send the card and make Madarame aware who we stolen, he'll materialize like,
control it down.
yoo-hoo!
I wonder what form it will take.
Who knows? Bet it's something like a self-portrait.
The source of what distorted
Yoo-hoo.
Madarame's reality this much.
Yeah. Sorry, there's this really cute video of like a dog like moving a fan and stuff. It's totes adorbs. So we gotta do some stuff here. So, how long have we been recording? Alright, about 17-ish minutes. Alright, let's get this thing here. I do have to use the restroom very, very soon. But I think I can hold it until we get to our safe room. Alright, so we are going to take a quick break while I use the restroom, but we will be right back. Thank you for tuning into Persona 5. This is going to be a shorter-ish episode, depending on how I cut it up and editing. But yeah, it's been fun. I have been enjoying this, and I'm looking forward to getting through this hurdle. The boss fight's going to be a lot of fun, and just getting to do social link, confidant building and stuff. It's my favorite part of Persona 5, but I feel like we haven't actually got to sink our teeth into it yet. Partially because I focused on mementos for a while, but like just the way that the game has set itself up is kind of weird. Anyways, though, thank you for watching. Enjoy yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Remember, Black Lives Matter. And I'm happy you're here. See you around. Bye-byes.